defense?
Communication. Just gotta communicate, talk. It's not gonna be perfect. It never will be. So, just a matter of being able to talk through everything.
What's the key to containing dribble penetration?
It's length, having your arms out, having the weak side there. I think when you talk a lot and when you have your arms out, that already discourages, a high percentage of drives. And so that's the initial part of containing dribble penetration.
We had heard that Swaggy P had sprained his right thumb. Can you recall the play that had happened?
I call him Nick Young, and I don't remember when it happened, but it definitely looks really fat. So I don't know what's going on, but it's legitimate.
Back to the defense. Why is it so important to talk defensively?
Because you can't see what's going on behind you, and it's a matter of trust. And because the ball's moving, players are moving, the defense always has to be on a string. And it just, if it was that easy where you didn't have to talk, you'd see a lot more defense. But because it's so difficult, the guys in the back especially have to be barking orders.
Well, I'm watching the offense out there. I'm watching the two-guard front in some of the Princeton sets.
Right.
How does having a two-guard front help the transition defense?
You're like you said, you're gonna have two guards up top, and that always helps. The more guys you have back, the flip side is we definitely want to crash the boards and things like that. But I think it's all about a balance, knowing when to go and when not to go, and when your team is in jeopardy in terms of transition defense and making sure that you leave two up top and you cover for them.
Hey, Jeremy, first week of training, how's Steve look to you?
He looks great. He looks great, mobile, quick. Looks like his old self in terms of being able to move, and he might not be able to, have the endurance, when he was in his prime and things like that. But he looks great.
You talked about how you're really looking forward to just kind of learning from him. What have you picked up so far?
Just footwork. A lot of his footwork. He's not the quickest guy at age 40, but there's a reason why he's always getting into the paint and getting around people and stuff like that. He definitely just knows angles and even little stuff, how to use his offhand.
You're playing a little bit of three today. It looked like is that the first time you've done that with the Lakers?
First time with the Lakers, yeah, but I've done that in practice and stuff like that.
Talk to you about how you could potentially be playing that role again?
I don't really know. It's not really up to me. I've played one, I've played two, and I've played three in games for Houston, and so. In this offense, it's not that different. You can be in different spots, the 1 and the 2, the 2 and the 3. They have some differences, but not too many.
What's your anxiety writing it out after these 2 days?
I'm pretty tired. I think we all are, but it's good for us. It is good for us. It establishes culture, and that's just one thing that he's come in and definitely, when you think about a coach coming in and putting his imprint on the team or on the organization, that's what he's doing.
Does it kind of band you guys together in a way, having to go through this tough of a week?
Yeah, misery loves company, right? So, we've been, talking and joking and saying funny stuff about, how tough it is. But no one in here is like legitimately complaining like, oh, this is why are we here? It's all, we understand we have a goal to accomplish and something to work towards, and so us doing it together and doing it the hard way, hopefully makes it better when we achieve it.
Jeremy, you mentioned playing the 1, 2, and the 3. Who's been the toughest offensive player that you've had to guard on ball so far in camp?
If you had to guess, who would you say?
I guess it would be the Mamba.
Yeah, he's tough.
And that's what I was getting at. Can you talk about what it's been like guarding him?
He's a lot taller and bigger than I am, and so just trying to get him off his spot, trying to make it as difficult as possible. And obviously with him being his 19th year, he knows all the nuances, he knows all the tricks, and so every time I play him, he might do use a new trick, but I feel like the more that I play him, the less susceptible I'll be to all his little stuff. And But it's just a tremendous learning opportunity to be able to play against him and guard him. And I know if I can ever, make it difficult on him, then I can probably make it difficult for a lot of other guys in the league.
You're just starting your career in this NBA. Steve Nash is finishing his career. What have you been able to learn from him in this short period?
Just the same thing that with the earlier question, just footwork and angles and just things like that. It's being able to read read the defense and controlling transition, cutting people, little stuff like cutting people off, defensive players off, and getting other guys open, stuff like that.
So why are you resisting the swaggy teams?
Oh, I just no, he's super cool, but I just find it ridiculous that everyone comes in and just calls him swaggy. It's like you got to earn it or something. And maybe he has, but I just got here, so maybe I'll maybe I'll adopt eventually. But
Will you see something on YouTube maybe about the swag when you get it?
I mean, the YouTube thing, I like to keep a secret. You never know what's coming. One thing I will say is most of my comedic videos come during the summer when I actually, have the time to do silly stuff like that. So.
What do you have to do to prove to you that swaggy nickname was in order?
I guess I just it has to be something that I see that when I look at him, he just glows with swagginess, but I'm not there yet. So I mean,
fashion's a little weird. Right?
Nah, he's hilarious. He's hilarious. He's really cool. So just out of respect for him being 8 years in, if he wants me to call him Swaggy P, I guess I will. But besides that, I'll call him Nick Young.